Right back at you, right back at you, right back at you. This is the Future Proud of For Real TV. On my way to go see my kids. And I should have put this in the title, and I probably will add it. Fighting the same system that you are trying to help. Think about that. Fighting the same system that you are trying to help. That's what I'm up against. I'm up against a system that really, and I mean really, don't care nothing about our babies, man. I've been going down here long enough to know that. I have sat in enough meetings to know that. The system down here, and I mean down here, do not attention. They more worried about job security than anything. I'm looked at as a threat, and I don't know why. It's only one me, one little old me, but I'm looked at as a threat. Reason why? Because I'm trying to change the mindsets of babies, and they're not. See, I know for a fact if we don't change the mindsets of our kids, this thing gonna just keep going and going and going and going and going and going. Because it's all about mindset. The mindsets is being set by the system, TV, social media, rap music, hip hop, whatever you want to call it now. It's all set up against our babies. They're young men, but they still babies. They know nothing. But this is the Future Proud of For Real TV. I'm gonna give a shout out to everybody out there that's tuning in and everybody that will tune in. I'm gonna give a shout out to the For Real team. I'm gonna give a shout out to Brother Seti that helps me in every way. I'm gonna give a shout out to the Councilman Joe Brown. I mean Joe Jones, my fault. Joe Jones, not Joe Brown. Joe Jones. Joe Jones. Joe Jones. Good brother. I'm gonna give a shout out to our safety director, Brother Drummond. Brother Drummond is a good brother. Get a sit down with me. He don't usually do sit down. He did have a sit down with me, and I want to thank him for that. Our safety director, Drummond, good brother, uh, wants to, wants to help me make a change. But even his position, even with the councilman's position, they can't do it alone because they only one vote. I done presented stuff to the city. I done presented stuff to Juvenile Detention Center, which is the county, and they will all say we need a program like that, but they never approved. They never approved them. They never approved them. Never approved them, man. And see, what we have to understand is that crime is a business on both sides. Grand Rising, too, baby. Is a business on both sides. That's what we have to remember. On the street side, people trying to eat and do a little bit more. My saying was, if you don't work, you don't eat. If you don't grind, you don't shine. That was my saying. If you don't work, you don't eat. If you don't grind, you don't shine. On that end. Okay, let's go on the other end now. Downtown. And these detention centers and these other things. That's a business. Just think if crime stopped right now. Don't you know it'd be millions of people out of work? That means you need no COs for no jails. You need no lawyers. You need no prosecutors. You need no probation departments. You need no COs. You need no DOs, no judges. You understand what I'm saying? So why would they want to stop? Think about that. And one little old me is like a threat. They rather teach my young men down here, my boys down here, how to braid freaking hair. They already beta males. Now you want to almost turn them into broke wrists. So I guess teaching them how to braid hair, so when they go to prison, they can, that's their hustle, braiding hair when they in prison, huh? Because that's a hustle in prison, braiding hair. So what is they telling them? Teaching them how to braid hair. Here it is. I'm trying to teach them paradigms, how to change their mindsets. And they actually pay people to come in and teach our young men how to braid hair. And then they tell me they're going to get a little certificate. You can't do nothing with the certificate because it's not a license from the state. Now I can see if they was in there teaching them how to cut hair and so many hours, they get 18 hours, then they can come home and get a barber's license. I could see if it, even if it was a beauty, if they was teaching them beauty school, they can come home after 1,500 hours and get a beauty license. But this braiding hair thing, they don't get no license, a certificate for what? You can't use it. You have to have a license to do hair in the state of Ohio, either a barber license or a beauty license. I know I had them both at salons and barbershops. But I ain't speaking as facts. All I speak is the facts. Yes, sir. Take up. We get shout out to everybody tuning in. Got to get up to get down. I know that's right. Um, Jacob said, true, don't work. True, don't work, don't eat. Don't grind, don't shine. Ain't that a fact? Life on two wheels, Boston mid morning, brother. Yup, morning, my sister. Morning, my sister. Yup. But yeah, so I'm on my way to go see my kids, man. You dig what I'm saying? It's been a little while because I've been busy doing some other things, some personal stuff that I had to do for myself. You understand what I'm saying? I still have to take care of myself. You know. Okay, let's get going here. But this is the Future Crowd of For Real TV. If it's your first time coming to the channel, subscribe to the channel. Hit that subscribe button, tap that little bell, and make sure it says all. So every time I upload or go live, you'll get something. So subscribe to the channel, hit that thumbs up, and share it to all your social medias. Because we need to get this, message out, man. We need to get this message out. Okay, say I'm a guy. Okay, no problem, no problem, no problem. But hit that thumbs up for me. Um, we need to get this message out, man. That hey, bro, what's going on? Yeah, so we need, I we need to get this message out You know that yeah, we need to get this message out. You know, I'm not gonna say I'm fighting a winless battle. The reason why I'm not fighting a winless battle because I am going in and working with the little brothers, and they are listening. They are listening. I have more listening than I thought because the feedback that I get from certain ones that I thought was not paying attention, you know. And when I come in, certain DOs tell me, well, this dude here, this little dude here, doing that, doing this. You dig what I'm saying? He ain't doing what he was doing. He's doing something a little different, you know. So that let me know, you know. But I'm not gonna say I'm fighting a winless battle, because like I just said, at least I am still hands on with the kids. So, but my overall battle, you would think I would be getting help from the system, you know, do it make me do it make me want to quit or anything like that? Hell no, no. All it do is make me more determined. That's what it does. It makes me more determined and to try to put more, you know, put more programs together. I got another brother that's doing another. He got a gun program. That me and him, me and his father was good part. Me and his partner, me and his father was partners in the street. But he a couple years younger than me. I told y'all before, I always hung with guys older than me. So I ran with his dad. His dad probably was probably about almost 10 years old, you know. But anyway, um, he's got a program he told me he put together and he wants to sit down with me. So I'm gonna reach out to him today and we're gonna set up a day and time so we can sit down because we might be able to do we might be able to merge a few things with each other's programs and bring it together. You dig what I'm saying? Because when he said the word gun, I was all in right there. I was all in right there when he said gun. You see what I'm saying? These kids love these guns. Putting these switches on. They love them guns. You know. So you know, but yeah, it's you know it's an uphill battle. I mean when I say an uphill battle, it's I mean it's a steep hill. It's a steep hill. It seems like sometimes I think I'm you know uh, moving up through. But I mean, I'm talking about the system now. I ain't talking about me personally or my motivation. But every time I think I'm making ground with the system to maybe give me some help is what I'm talking about. And every time I think I ain't got almost there, they roll me back down. It's another wall. You understand what I'm saying? It's another wall. Now I gotta go find a sludge hammer, go find a ladder to get over this hurdle or this wall. You see what I'm saying? Because I wish they was just hurdles. They ain't hurdles, they walls. They walls. You dig what I'm saying? But I'm still up for the fight. I'm still fighting. Uh, just trying to put a team together. You know, 'cause it ain't easy. It ain't easy. You know what I'm saying? People think it's just, you know, people think I'm just going down here and just talking to the kids. That's it. You know, that ain't just it. Because see, If we can't change the system none, you're not going to be able to change the babies. What you mean by that, Top Cat? The system that they're in, the systems that they are in. You got to remember, you got kids been down here 2, 3, 4 years, man, just sitting down here. Think of what that's doing to their mindset. Think about that. They ain't grown. They're not grown men. They're not grown men. You already know that the brain don't fully develop to you. It ain't, some of them ain't even fully developed at 25. Because you have to remember the drugs and everything else that they put on the brain. That slows that development down. You have to think about that. Think about that. I know you people want to hear uh 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 bunch of bunch of bull crap. You understand what I'm saying? I know y'all want to hear um or see people, young people fighting and shooting each other. They get all the views and um anything perverted. You know what I'm saying? It's like we care nothing about the babies. We'll say it, but we don't show it because it's just talk. It's just talking. I done seen plenty of that. Man, I done seen so much of that, man, from city council to a lot of these uh, uh, business meetings I've been to. Nothing but a bunch of gibbery, man. Dig what I'm saying? A bunch of gibbery to get some grant money, and then when they get the money, they don't even do nothing with it. They don't even do the right thing with it. But then the people who really need the help, that's really doing work, we can't get no money. The ones that's really doing the work, the ones that really want to make a change, you ain't getting no money, man. They make sure of that because they already know who they want to get the money to. See, if you get the money to the people that's really doing the work, then that's as I say, that's what they so-called job security. You know what I'm saying? Uh, uh, I've been to some of these meetings, man, down here at the detention center. All they talk about is more jails, more time, and stuff like that there. And then I ask them about implementing programs. You understand what I'm saying? And they got the money. County got plenty of money. County got plenty of money. County and the state and the feds got plenty of money. But where they putting it at? Where they putting it at? They ain't gonna put it in the places that's really needed because then it defeat the purpose of their purpose. See, their purpose is to keep things the way they are because everybody get paid. You got plenty of jobs. It's a known fact that 75 to 85% of the people in prison now, now come from a single mother home. 75 to 85% of them. And the ones that's not, they come from the two parents. They've been there 20, 30 years already. 20, 30, 40. I got some brothers, got two brothers. Hopefully they'll get paid paid, get parole uh, coming up. I think it's this month, next month. They've been out 51 years, man. Yeah, we got two brothers been down 51 years, man. They've been down 51 years. So hopefully they'll come on home, man. They let them come home. But yeah, I'm just speaking on what I'm up against. and doing this work. I'm gonna keep doing the work, even though I get denied on a lot of programs that I want to implement. If I get denied on a lot of programs that I want to implement, that I know that will help the babies, and they know it will. They didn't see the programs and said, "Yeah, this would be a great program." They would say, "This is something that they say this is something that we need." They would say that. They would say, "Yes, this is something that we need." They would not let me implement it. They would not give me what I need to do the program. They definitely won't give me no kind of funding. They definitely give me no kind of funding. They will give me no kind of funding, you know. But it is what it is. It is what it is. This is the Future Proud of For Real TV. And of course, I'm your host, Raheem the Dream, better known as Top Cat. And I'm going to get ready to get in here to my babies. And I don't know why you just won't park in front of the house up there. Okay, wait a minute. Hold on. Cause this just gonna run, just gonna bag into me. You can hide this spot. I'll move. You can hide this spot. Hold on. I'm gonna let you hide this spot. Go ahead. Just take that spot. Take that spot. Go ahead. No, just go on and take that spot. Take my spot. You sure? Yeah. No. Go ahead. Don't worry about it. You're okay. I want the sister about to bag into me. But it's okay. I let her have my spot and I take this one. See? No problem at all. I'm always working with my people. No problem, sister. See? I let her have my spot. See? You see? I let her have my spot. Probably going in here to see her babies, going to court with one of her babies or something, you know? But this is the Future Proud of For Real TV. And of course, I'm Raheem the Dream, better known as Top Cat. And here she comes. Thank you, sir. God bless you. No problem, man. You work inside the juvenile detention center? Well, you know, I volunteer in there. I'm going in there now to work with the babies. Okay. That's what I do. I come in there and work with the babies. That's my card there. Okay. Yeah, I have a youth outreach program. So I comes in and work with the babies. I volunteer to work with the babies. Oh, beautiful. Yeah, because somebody got to do something. I ain't saying you ain't doing nothing, but they ain't doing nothing inside there. It's a slow process. I know. Are precious. Yes, I know. Thank you for caring. I know. And thank you for sharing. Yeah. Okay. All right, man. Have a great day. All right, you too. Thank you, sir. Yep. But yeah, like you see how I just let her know, y'all getting paid for doing nothing. Y'all ain't doing nothing. Okay. You see, I don't park my tongue. You know what I'm saying? I let them know. I'm waiting to hear from the public defender's office again. I got a young man that's in here. He wants me to work with his attorney. I talked with her yesterday, so she's supposed to be getting back with me in a couple of days. And I'm gonna try to work with her on his case, and trying to do all I can. You understand what I'm saying? So, but this is the Future Proud of For Real TV. I'm gonna sign on out of here so I can get in here to my babies. Peace and black power. Power to the people. Remember, 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 the work don't stop. Just cause you stop, the work still has to go on. And that's how I look at it. The work still has to go on. That's why I'm trying to put together a team because I need help. But it is what it is. This is the Future Proud of For Real TV. I'm going to get on out of here.